And we are live from U.S. Virgin Islands, the Paradise Jam, as we have the Huskies taking on the Huskies. Washington Huskies versus the Uconn Huskies. Both teams coming in at 0-2 and a surprising 0-2 with the way they've played so far. But one of these teams is going to walk out of here with a W. Joining me back in the booth is Zay. What up, Zay? Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands, buddy.
Yeah, Husky showdown here in the Paradise Jam in the 5th place game. We got two good teams going at it here tonight.
Any matchups you think we need to keep an eye on?
I was talking to you a little bit about this before the game, but they have Machiavelli coming off as the 6th man here, so I'm wondering how that will come into play here with these matchups.
Yeah, he's been coming off the bench these last 2 games, something that I did not expect to see. As Valderango for 3, bang! Uconn out to a quick 5-0 lead. But yeah, I mean, I think they're looking to get him to bring that spark off the bench, a little jump, a little fight. John going to take it to the hole and throws it down in a quick 7-0 lead. I was impressed though a lot with the game with Will Marshall's play last game. His arc, I haven't really seen too many guys play the way he has been playing, and he was really impressive in that mid-range back to the basket style play. Gross John.
Yeah, definitely the catalyst for this Washington team being Will Marshall. Yeah, being in that last game, Washington giving Virginia Tech a run for its money. So got some guys there. Him, Sarmiento there drawing the foul.
Yeah, Kaida with the foul. Yeah, I mean, I really loved their play last week. I thought the game plan fit their style of play. They really enhanced some of their players, their featured players, in a really good way. And I'm curious tonight, as they switch things up a little bit here tonight, if this playbook actually works as well as the other one did last week. But the only way to know some of this stuff is if you're not, obviously if you're doing some sim testing and stuff like that, but if you're not, it's always interesting to see what your team is capable of. Musa Gross John, get out of his way. And a quick 11-2 Connecticut lead. I can't even say Huskies. Legal screen away from the play, not what the doctor ordered for here for Washington. High screen, pick and roll. Nice find again to Gross John. Great.
Roshan now with 8 of their UConn's first 13. Washington got to call a timeout here. They got to start locking down on defense, protecting the paint.
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit better here to start. To be ready to go. They do not look ready here tonight.
Yeah, well, Washington, they seem to be a little bit asleep at the starting line here. Haven't had a field goal yet from the field, just for those 2 points from the line.
Joel, nothing doing from the field for sure. They got to figure that out. Stojakovic is going to try to work over Lucas DeVore. Now they go to Gross John, has been killing it, but this time gets stolen by Joel. UConn's defense, though, looking strong here to start. Inside, wild shot, no good. Is Robert Green missing that one? And it's been a dunk. It's been a Musa Grosjean dunk fest.
Yeah, he's been throwing on his little dunk contest submission there the last couple minutes here.
Now Sarmiento. Marshall almost gets his pocket picked. Substitutions with 401. Probably what the doctor ordered is the Huskies of Washington have not started off very well here. Can't get that to go, and it has looked rough here to start. Now inside Grosjean, he's just not been able to stop him.
I had no answers yet for the Bayman down low and can't seem to capitalize anywhere on offense right now. Gotta find some footing here. This is gonna get ugly real quick.
Yeah, Aki Hernandez. Yeah, I was just saying, Washington has really not been able to find any rhythm, any space. Connecticut's defense has just been swarming. And this one not looking good at all. I was so impressed with Washington last week, but I'm not loving their offense here tonight. As Joel double punch shot, no good, and another miss there from the Huskies.
And the drought continues here as Grosjean getting another easy one at the basket now.
He's got 14 here in the first
14 already.
Yeah, that's crazy. Timeout and a much needed one. Talk things over. This book not looking good at all. No offense, Dodger. I will never criticize a coach, but I was actually surprised you changed the playbook because you guys looked so different than any other team last week in the way you played. I loved how your offense worked together, and you highlighted your best players, and I shocked you went away from it. But who am I to criticize? I thought maybe you did look at it and obviously looked a little closer. So Machida finally. But sometimes the roll of dice on something new you think might work doesn't always work. So it happens to the best of us. Steven Brothers, Jesus. But 1 of 9 to start here, Zay. This is crazy.
Yeah, that last trip down was their first official field goal of the game here, and first quarter about 2 minutes out from being over.
Ishido drives up underneath and good. You will nice little easy move. The interior right now for Connecticut has just been eating. 11 of 14, 79%. Nice take there by Yoshida. Rather.
Yeah, Yoshida getting the step there on Brothers. Using his speed to his advantage there.
Ooh, nice hard foul there by Machido. To the free throw line goes Maximus Tallwood, who has not hit a free throw yet this season. Appreciate the sub there, Mort. You know what I love about the jerseys? These new Huskies jerseys. You see how the detail is on the numbers, the font. Mm-hmm. They look like puffed out numbers. Like it makes them feel like 3D. Foul by Maximus Tallwood. If you get a closer look at it, you see it.
Yeah, oh
It's
yeah, I
like
see it.
the stitching. At least Washington's starting to slowly chip away here. Bench unit doing a decent job. Here's Yoshida. Yoshida puts it up and in. Timeout on the court. 24-10. Connecticut looking good here early on. Anything you think Washington can do a little bit better here?
Like, mainly it starts on the defensive end. They've just been giving up a lot of high percentage looks here, and it shows in their field goal percentage, skyrocketing to 80% now. Gotta make UConn work a little bit harder for these points.
Aki Hernandez, no good. In the lane, gets blocked, but Carlos Uwawa there for the rebound and the putback. Coffee to Machido. And the one lone bright spot here for this Huskies team. Pavlov dumps that outside of Brothers. Cross-court pass to Machiavelli. Machiavelli. UConn up by 21? 21. Watch the CSB on Twitch. We're right. All right, welcome back. It was all Moose Gross John in the first. Cats are too funny. Drive and Uwawa with the block. Marshall in the corner, drives, pull-up jumper. That's good. Three ball by Machiavelli again, and bang.
Yeah, practically from the same spot near the logo.
Green inside, can't get it to go. Uwawa on the other end, and it has been all UConn in this one. Floater up is good. Lucas DeVore gets his first bucket. Back to Pavlov for three, no good. Tay up with the rebound. The bench unit, I feel like, has done a better job for Washington than the starters. But this is the starting unit here. Let's see if they can try to keep any momentum going. Bruce Phillips, backdoor alley-oop, no good. Good defense there by Machiavelli and Connecticut. Brothers off the glass, no good. Carlos Uwawa with the putback.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to get any type of interior defense here, and even if they do get the stop, they just can't seem to grab the board.
Definitely need to do something about that. If you're the Huskies. of Washington, that is. It has been the Carlos Music's John show so far here, though. Nice fake by Marshall. Sarmiento foul by Uconn. Free throw up and good. Still got a lot of time left in this game here, Zay.
Yeah, game definitely ain't over. If we're gonna make it competitive, we gotta try and start turning those gears now.
There was a time. Now would definitely be that time.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Don't want to go into halftime with a really big hole.
Lopez pull-up jumper is good as he rattles that home. Dodger wants to ban Grosjean from the game. Sarmiento with a nice putback. Three ball up is good. And Grosjean just continues his dominance.
Yeah, showing off the range now, saying I can shoot a little bit too.
Nice take there by Robert Green. Uconn fouled as he's going to the line, not able to capitalize and get the L1. Shush. So 24-point lead for the Connecticut Huskies. Marshall looks to drive. Nothing doing there. A lot of picks. Lucas DeVore for three. Bang! And that was much needed. Feel like the life
somehow rattles in there.
Feel like the life is sucked out of this building right now. And again, this time Stojakovic Jr. 77%. They've missed 6 shots in this game. Marshall setting up down low. See if DeVore gives it to him. Instead, he drives baseline. Got enough of a pick for Marshall just to set himself free. Lays it up and in. Bad play there. And of course, right in the hands of Carlos Uconn, Sarmiento forced a foul.
Yeah, what turned into from a loose ball that could have been 2 easy points turned into foul going to the line.
Or a turnover for that matter, right? You know, if Washington picked it up. Uconn misses the free throw. That's his first missed free throw of the season. Connecticut 3 of 6 from the free throw line.
With the way they played in this game so far, they haven't really needed it.
Coffee for 3. Bang! Right as the shot clock expired. Cuts it to 19. Wow, nice job there by Connecticut. Huskies playing so good, though. Kaida with a huge block.
I'm about to say that was Kaida and a little bit of tailwind in the back as well.
RVD from 3. Bang! And a bad entry pass there by Hernandez. Lopez for the backdoor alley-oop to Kaida is good.
Yeah, one of the better two-way players in the league, able to do it on both ends. Fari Kaida there.
Now over to Bushido for 3, no good. Uconn again. Another basket by Connecticut. It'll be a 30-point lead. Defense from Uconn has been insane. Sarmiento. Good job there by Washington to recognize the mismatch. Timeout on the court, 56-30, 1:10 to go here, and this is still the first half. It's funny, Zay, because I know Washington is so much better than this, from the way they're playing.
Yeah, it's hard to see games like this for sure.
Especially knowing that they're better, you know? Like, we've seen them play better. But sometimes you can't put a round peg in a square hole. Counted and one, and everything just going wrong here. Stephen Brothers, a chance for a three-point play. Not able to capitalize on the free throw. Hernandez bounced past Ejan Tay in the low post. Tay. Kaida on him. That's a tough assignment. And Kaida does a masterful job of blocking Tay. I think the Washington's open. Hoping somebody pulls the arena lights right now. Connecticut on pace for 120. That could be a CSBA record if they play this way in the second half.
Alright, it's 60 now.
Lucas DeVore gets stripped by Tallwood. Good if it goes, and the kind of night it's been, I wouldn't have been surprised to see that drop, but it does not. And at the half, 30-point deficit.
Ooh.
For the Washington Huskies as they trail to the Connecticut Huskies, 60-30 here. Zay, I don't know if you want to break this one down. This might be a little bit of a difficult one to break down, but talk to me about what we just witnessed.
Yikes. The 30-point blowout here in the Paradise Jam. Uconn leading the way right now. They've just been getting everything here to go. Starting from easy looks inside. Groshon at 14 at the start of the first couple minutes there. So you see a couple dunks from him. And then they just started extending it from beyond the arc, just getting everything to fall. with Washington, just everything just hasn't really been going their way, just both offensively and defensively here, and it shows in the stats here.
All right, well, see if they can't change some sort of momentum here in the second half. See how it plays out, but not a good first half for the Washington. See how the second is. Watching CSB on Twitch for break. Musa Grosjean, phenomenal deep first half. See if the tide can turn a little bit here for Washington. Maybe make a little bit of a run, make this a little bit more competitive. Just got to remember, you're not going to score 30 points in one fell swoop. You got to chip away with some stops and some defensive plays, and certainly rebounding would help. Got to see
going up against Kaida down low there. That's a hard task to do.
We got to see Jafari Kaida's younger brother as what a block by Stojakovic. Got to see Jafaru Kaida play tonight. There's the number of points, 9 and 10 for Jafari Kaida. Last year's Defensive Player of the Year. I can assure you, you will not see this kind of game in the next two. It should be a little more even than this. I actually thought this game was going to be better than it is. I
believe a lot of people did, especially with the way Washington played against Virginia Tech last week.
Oh, without a doubt, and they're capable of playing right here with Uconn. But Uconn is just everything that they're running right now offensively in the interior is just slicing and dicing this Washington Husky team like a Ginsu knife, and offensively they've just not looked in sync. As Marshall, that's what he can do if you get him the ball more often in that position. But at this point, you got to take something from this game, and Musa Grosjean is a walking highlight reel right now. Stojakovic Jr. with the steal gets it to Kaida. Oh, he had a clear path to the basket. It elected to pass it. That is the kind of player Kaida is, as RVD lays it up and in.
Yeah, very selfless. Kaida is.
Green kicks that outside to Joel. So, Saggy, part of the doubling comes dependent upon what your zone rating is. If you zone, the higher the zone rating goes up, the more area they covered, which means you'll see that slide over where there might be a double team or look like a double team. So that's why that, even though this is this is an NBA game, and in reality, I would love it. It would be amazing if it had the capability of doing it like 2-3 or 3-2 zone or anything like that. But depending on what your zone rating plays a factor into the double teaming. Yeah, he switched it up, H-Dog. I don't know why. But doesn't matter. Connecticut is just killing it offensively also, so there's that element too. But would they be killing them as much if they didn't have the ability to run out in transition?
Their offense would look a little bit better, but just defense, I feel as though it will be pretty close the same way because just offensively, UConn's just really clicking right now. They just haven't had an answer defensively as Rashawn getting another posterizing dunk there, but
Yeah, I do. I mean,
they just haven't no answers for
I do.
them inside.
I do think Washington would be playing better offensively, which I think would maybe eliminate maybe 10 of the points from Connecticut, maybe. But Connecticut has just played so well here, both either in the half-court set or in transition. I mean, how many times are we going to see Musa Grosjean dunk the basketball tonight? He had, 14 in the first quarter? Or first half? But yeah, I mean, I feel like they'd still be winning anyway, but I do feel like Washington would be more competitive. 3 ball up, no good, too strong. Grosjean again activated again for the second time here. RVD gets stripped, he gets it back, takes it to the rim and throws it down. Nice take there by DeVore. Well, Dodgers say he feels like his team forgot to show up. I mean, I will say UConn is very tall. They're a very big team. It's the way they're built. So there's that element. You're running a playbook that I feel like is not working for your team, so it's giving UConn an opportunity to get out and transition. The team has played, sloppy as there's an N1. And got to give credit to Connecticut. They've played well defensively too. They've been able to body you guys and shut you guys down. So it is definitely a combination of all those things. But I don't think anybody saw 81-38 in the third. Why wasn't this the guess-to-score game? Right? I don't think anybody would have came close to this. Machado, I'm telling you, Machido's been the only bright spot for Washington here tonight. H-Dog Grosjean has got like 10 dunks. Feels like 10 anyway. I'll be curious to see that box score. Good find. Double team off the pick and roll.
That's a 42-point lead right now.
Yes. This is not the kind of game the Washington Huskies want to have here. Especially if they want to climb up the rankings. Uh-oh. We're claiming a dud sim.
Oh, no.
Dud sim.
The old-reliable Dudson.
Stojakovic's not able to capitalize there. Jackson Storm's going to accuse me of cheating next. That's nice. Machiavelli for 3, no good. H-Dog, I'm sure they would appreciate it. 3-ball, no good. At the end of the third. 83-41. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. This has been a rough one for the Washington Huskies. Uconn rolling. All on the backs of that man right there. 83-41. You'll be right back. Get this force up in stream chat. I would never do anybody dirty. Like I said last night, I don't care who wins. Dodger wants a rematch. I bet you'd want to go back to the book you had last week. Like I said, I was shocked you changed it. I'm not going to lie. I was beyond impressed with how you guys played last week. You live and you learn, as they say. Dodger, are you simming at all? Just out of curiosity. Machido again. I'm telling you, he's been the lone bright spot. Are you simming at all? Gotcha. And it's Machido again. He's got 15. I'm telling you, he's been the best Washington Husky player.
Yeah, seems to be the only one that showed up tonight.
Yes, sir. I think the rest of the team is on the bus back. Wow, 3-ball again. Bang. Gotcha.
Step back 3 from distance there from the Don.
Machido. Spots up for 2. He's been on a roll. Heat check moment for him there. Foul counting a 1 and Machido again. He's got 17. He's had a good matchup there tonight. $18 for Machido. 18 of the 48. That's Cray. Carlos Uwa. What's up, C-Web? Now they're starting to pick up Machido outside. Say.
Trying to go a little bit on the outside game, but since took it inside now.
Brutus Phillips forced to pick up his dribble, top of the key, shot no good. Yes, C-Web, you do. Want to look at Musa Grosjean's stats. I mean, they're shooting 72%, so that might be the highest ever. I don't know. It's definitely close. We got 5 minutes to go, and they're at 96. So Coffee for 3, no good. And just because a team is in last place doesn't mean that they haven't either upgraded or changed or found the playbook that worked out better for them. I mean, they also played, had some tough games prior to this, so you don't know, matchups. So there's a lot of factors. Field goal record for one player is 18. I don't know if Grosjean is there, but he's probably close. Probably like 15 or 16, I would say. Yeah, points in the paint definitely going to be heavy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There should be a points in the paint. I think it's in the record book. I think C-Web. I think I put it in there. Yeah, so I knew it was in there. This game could eclipse that, though. Machiavelli's starting to put on a show. He's got 15.
I can pull up the record book too. Yeah, it's open now.
Tallwood for 3. Connecticut just now wants to get the point record. Hey, so are you counting points in the paint?
It says 86 points in the paint.
Oh, it just showed it? The record. Yeah, that's what he just said.
Yeah. And then the point record is 122.
Got it. I don't know if they're going to get to 122, but always a possibility the way this game's been going. I can tell you the dunk record might be broken. What's the dunk record? Either combined and or one person.
I'm sure there is one.
Should be in there. Supposed to be.
That I see.
It might not be there for combined, for the team total. At least I don't think.
Yeah, I'm looking at individuals. I don't see it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we've been saying that for a while that we want to get it on there, Bull. We just keep forgetting. How did we not? I thought I kept track of it. I guess maybe we didn't. The biggest blowout is 60 plus, I think, right?
Probably somewhere around those lines. I know the Duke one was pretty
I think
close.
it was 61. I think it was like 60 something. The hard part with this is, people blame it on a dud sim or whatever. The game does have a momentum thing, right? So badges, and I do think part of the 2K logic is when one team has momentum, it boosts the ratings of others. So that's why you do see some other players start to do even better. But I will say when another team is just outplaying the other, because there's no adjustment dynamic set in the game in the settings, because we don't allow that. It doesn't change the strategy of those teams. So therefore, if you're simming against something bad that's not helping you, it's going to be that way the entire game. Gross John again, Jesus. This man having a game. 76 in the paint.
Yeah, they're close.
Crowd with an MVP chant. Well, 2:35 to go. They only need, 4 more to tie it.
They're 10 points away from tying it. 76.
Well,
right?
10 points away from the point record, and then I think they were, 4 points away from points. Oh, the points in the paint is 86, he said, so.
They got 2 wins. They're about 12 points out from the point record to 12, 13 points.
And look who got it, and look who dunked it again.
Wow. Yikes. Put him on a poster. Bench is hyped.
As they should be, Gross John. A career game. Gross John. Apparently, I remember correctly, the G, I think, is supposed to be silent. So, Rose John. Marshall fade away, no good. 2.5, almost 3 full minutes without a point. Looking out, another dunk. He's got
another 2 points in the paint.
Another 2 points and another dunk. That's 4 straight points in the paint.
Yeah, I think that's 80 now. They're at 80.
I said Rose John. I know. I thought the G was silent. Grow John.
Is it?
Yeah, he's saying the S is silent. It is hard to say because it doesn't spell that.
The S is silent.
I know, that's why I was saying I had it backwards. I don't know. I remember one of the letters was silent, dude. Grosjean sounds weird. Doesn't roll off the tongue.
Grosjean.
Grosjean. Now he's saying it with a Z. Grosjean. So is it Musa? Because as the S's sound like a Z in Musa? Either way, he's having an amazing game. Career night for sure. I think Ryerson doesn't like me. I think he just never has anything nice to say to me. I don't think he likes me. Nice pass inside the green. Raisin. I always say Ryerson. Ryerson. Pass inside the. Oh, we're gonna have the same conversation we had the last time. I look at your name quickly as I'm trying to look at the thing, and I see the R and I hate Racing, but I always think it's Ryerson when I look at it quickly. Now Green inside, so they're not gonna get the points record, but I would not be surprised if the points in the paint or the dunks for sure got to be there. Yusuf Grosjean with the best game, I think, of his career. I'm curious to see what his dunk total is.
I might have broken that, though. I'm not, if there was one.
Whatever it is, I think he set the bar. Let's jump into the team comparison. 48 rebounds to 20. Points in the paint, 80.
Points in the paint, 80 there.
28-0 on fast breaks. Bench outscored their bench by 30. I mean, everything. 12 turnovers for 17 points. Crazy.
Nice.
Biggest lead in the game, 65. All right, let's take a look at the box score. Yu Mushido, 18 points, and a rebound and assist, 3 turnovers, 7-12. Definitely was the best Washington Husky tonight. Robert Green, 10 points, a rebound and assist on 4 of 7. Lucas DeVore, 9 points, 5 assists, 4 turnovers. Got to clean that up, my friend. Will Marshall, not a great game for him. We've seen him do a lot better. He was averaging 20 coming into this game. Only finishes with 8 and assists. Sarmiento, 8-6-1 with a block. 2 of 7, 4-4 from the free throw line. John Cup of Coffee, 3 points, 4 boards, 2 assists. Tyrell Joel, 2 points, 2 rebounds, and a block. Ejan Tay, 2 boards and a block on 0 of 2. Aki Hernandez, 0-2-1 with 2 turnovers, 0 of 2. Brutus Phillips with a brutal game as well. No points scored, 0 of 2, 2 assists. Take us through the Uconn.
Ooh, yeah, Musa Grosjean there with 31. Yeah, 31, 5, and 4. A steal, 2 blocks.
10
14
dunks.
and 15 from the floor.
And 10 dunks.
10 dunks, yeah.
PRF of 40. You gotta look at that too.
Close,
There's a PRF record too, is there not in there? I think there is.
There is, but he didn't break it, no.
No? Okay. Alright, that's a career game from Grosjean. But he did everything. That's Player of the Week honors as well too, so it should be interesting. If they vote anything other than him as number 1, I'd be shocked. You want to keep going?
Uwawa there with 20. 20 points, 6 boards, an assist from him, 2 steals, and a block. 9 and 9 from the floor, went perfect from the night. The Dawn with 17 points. RVD with 12 points and an assist from him. Yeah, Kaida with a double-double, 12 and 14. 4 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks from him, 5 and 9.
Yeah, good game all around from all these UConn players.
7 and 7 from Peja, and then a rebound and 4 steals from him as well. So yeah, definitely been all around.
That's probably one of his best.
That's
probably one of his best games too.
Maximus Tallwood with 6 points, 2 assists, 6 dimes from him as well with a steal. Brothers with 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal from him, 3 or 4 from the floor. Trevor Lopez with 2 points, 2 boards, 3 dimes, and 2 blocks as well. And rounding him out is Pavlov with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and steal from him.
All right, so that's going to wrap us up here. What a great game by Musa Grozan as the UConn wins 115 to 50. What's that?
I was looking at something. I was like, that may be something.
What's that?
Points off of turnovers. 17
that might. I mean, that's probably up there, but I don't know if it's broken the record. But it's probably right there. Anyway, what a great game from UConn as they win the 5th place trophy. Make sure you come back. We've got 2 more good games tonight. Michigan and Arkansas coming up next, and Virginia Tech and Houston in the finale for the championship game here in Paradise Jam U.S. Virgin Islands tournament. So